You ready, MP? You gotta play the game of your life tonight just for us to even have a chance.
Yo, I know I cooked you last time we played J Moore, but that's Nike's EYBL Select out there. If we're not all on point, they're gonna take turns dogging us. It ain't just on me tonight.
Yeah, but you're checking ice. Dude's a future lotto pick, man. I'm nice and all, but he's on a different level.
Hey, yo, I'm not scared of anybody I'm matched up against.
Oh, yeah? Then why were you wearing street clothes when we played you guys? Disciplinary reasons? That's mad fishy, bro.
Yo, I know you're not talking. You lucky you didn't have to guard me.
If you say so.
Okay, since y'all all highly regarded, why don't y'all tell me what's so special about Tyson Ice McCall? Hey, I'm serious. Put that high basketball IQ to use and help me help us.
He is a bucket, okay? A threat from everywhere. You can't give him any daylight.
He's a machine, bro. You can wait for him to make a mistake, but he never does. He's fundamentally sound.
And dude goes crazy in the clutch. GOAT mode stuff. That's why they call him Ice.
Casual. Lethal. I was at Steph Curry's camp with him last year. He had that aura about him. It's obvious he's gonna be a pro.
This game's gonna have a lot of eyes on it. You got Slam out there, overtime, scouts from everywhere. But Ice isn't the only monster on that team.
Fact.
Which means we've got a chance to do something special. Tyson's got a lot going for him. I don't care. He's 19th in the country. I get that. But he's never beat me. And they've never matched up against us. Everyone in this locker room, and I mean everyone, has worked like crazy to get here. Which means we've got talent too. So let's go out there and show those EYBL dudes why we were chosen to play this game. If you want me to kill a monster, then I'm going for the head. So if you trust me to take on Ice, then I'll trust you to handle the rest. Bring it in on me.
Let's go.
All for one on 3. 1, 2, 3. All for one! Hey, Tyson. What's up, bro? I mean, it's finally good to meet you, and I want to tell you seriously, I really relate to your story.
MP, right?
Right.
How'd you make this team?
What you mean?
Usually your league sends their best players to get clowned by us. Then there's you. I don't get it.
Okay, see, that type of disrespect, why you capping like you don't know about me yet?
Oh, I know who you are. You're Dion's little pet. He got bored working with blue chippers, plucked you out of nowhere, then you had a hot few weeks, so you start feeling yourself. Here's the thing, though. I know that you know that this ain't real. I know that you're scared that one day soon, the shots are gonna stop falling. You don't belong here, MP. You belong back home, slinging breakfast to townies. And after this game, when you choke in front of all those scouts, that's exactly where you're going.
Welcome, everyone. It's the EYBL Showcase. We have a fantastic game full of young all-star talent from the West Coast Basketball League and the Nike Elite Youth Basketball League. I'm Joe Lamy with Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo. And guys, what a great group we have here tonight.
Oh, we've got stars from all over the country, and they're all looking to leave a lasting memory in this one. I'm sure we'll be seeing some future faces of the sport here.
As you said, Danny, the future is going to be on full display here tonight.
and scouts will be very interested in this matchup, despite it being an exhibition game. When you have this much talent gathered together on the court, the basketball world can't help but notice. Well, what a great celebration of the club leagues. The best from the WCBL getting to face the stars of the EYBL. What more can you ask for?
For the Nike EYBL All-Stars, future superstar Tyson Ice McCall has the keys to this offense, with Lack and Cologne on the wings, and Robinson and Petrumpsy locking down the paint. And representing the best of the best in the WCBL, the starting five begins with MP at the point. Devontae Mills will be the shooting guard. Carrington will keep their D busy on the wing, while Harris provides some punch at power forward, and the quiet assassin Miles Thunderstone is the anchor in the low post. And the players on the floor, obviously the best of the best for their age group.
And there's a high likelihood that at least one major star is coming out of here, maybe even more. There's just so much talent on the floor. It's sure going to be fun to watch them show off here tonight.
Now here's Lack. Back to McCall. With just 5 to shoot. No good from the wing. And this game has a bit of a different feel than other All-Star games.
Well, every one of these kids wants to show that they're the best. So that means there's going to be a lot of effort being put in on both sides of the floor.
Outside, Lack. Cologne. Kicks it to McCall. Outside, Lack. Cologne. McCall, he's covered by Edwards. That one doesn't go either for Tyson McCall. Inside, kicks it out to Carrington. Top of the key. Rebounded by Petrumpsy. And here's the EYBL. Swings it to McCall. And here's Cologne. Launches it. The EYBL, no good that time either. And the big name for the Nike EYBL team is Ice McCall, currently ranked 19th in the nation on the 2K U250, and for good reason.
Rarely melts down. McCall is a terrific shooter, and he can also create for others. He gives you whatever you want on the offensive end and can create as well as anyone else in his class. Ice is the guy to watch.
Now Edwards on the wing, Stone. Mills on the wing, it's MP. Misses the three. Black with it. Now Edwards defending. McCall for three. That's in. Coming off a nice assist from Jonathan Lack.
Oh, another ice cube. That's what I'm calling his jumpers now. What do you think, Drake? Nearly automatic and lowering the temperature for his team. One shot at a time.
And here's MP on the outside. Petrumpsy pulls it in.
throughout this period, he's really had a hard time scoring.
And sometimes you're not feeling it, but it could be an opportunity to maybe create something for someone else. And what a slam by Lack. I like that he didn't just settle for the layup there.
You look at the roster of these teams, one thing that jumps out at you is the wide range of places these kids are from. You've got guys from all over the country, from major cities and rural towns that you've never even heard of.
It's one of the great things about basketball. Talent can be found anywhere in the basketball world. And this game is a great reminder of just that.
Well, everything's working for them at the offensive end right now.
Yeah, good play calling and even better execution.
Ooh, staying active on the interior, Robinson gets the look he wants.
Edwards outside. Pass to Carrington. Back to Edwards. The WCBL missing again.
He keeps jacking up those threes without much to show for it. He's going to lose the green light very early in this game if he keeps it up.
The West All-Stars trailing. To the paint. Shot to stop the run. And he takes it up and lays it in.
As we see more of Carrington, expect his playmaking to get better with experience.
McCall in on the post. He's covered by Edwards. And being named to one of these rosters is quite an achievement in of its own.
Yeah, we can't emphasize enough that this is the best of the best playing here. The Nike EYBL is the top circuit in the world. Everyone from there is a top prospect, and I'm sure that it'll be true for many of the players from the WCBL as well.
Now here's Lack. Al Perchupsi from the outside. Rebounded by Stone.
He fired with confidence from deep, just couldn't get it to go.
Yeah, but you love that shooter's attitude. Shoot it when he can. Maybe some miscommunication from the defense there. No one there to guard him.
Here's McCall. And they call an illegal screen here.
And there is no way you can consider that a valid screen.
Nothing about that was legal. The refs will let you get away with a little lean or shuffling of the feet, but that's about it.
Dishes to Chu. Now here's Little. For three, more. The offensive rebound. And it's stolen away by Dermanenko. And you look at that level of play and the upside for most of these players, this has been an especially gifted class that we're seeing here.
And you think back to some of the all-time great NBA draft classes. 84, 03. I mean, with all the talent we're seeing here, this class could be on those levels.
Now here's Little. Schrader, he's covered by Johnson. Here's more. Chu with the ball. He's against Aslanoglu. Moore outside. Johnny Chu. The WCBL missing again. Outside, Tombo. And there's the pick. To the middle. It's tipped. And Luan gets it to go.
And from there, you expect him to drop it in every single time.
Moore outside. Pass over to Stone. The rebound by Luan. EYBL leading this one. Outside, Tombo. Five to shoot. Here's Leftos. Lets the three fly. The rebound by Schrader. Stone sets the screen. And he misses the go-ahead basket. Out to the wing. Pass to Dermanenko. And now Johnson. The three. Nothing that time. He's 0 for 2. Here's Schrader. Now Chu. And Tombo. Quiet offensively so far, searching for his first points of the game. And the shot goes in.
playing with his head up, locates his teammate, gets him the rock.
Pass to Little. And here is Moore. Shoots the three. Shot by Schrader, no good. And so it's the EYBL with it. They lead by 4. Now Dermonenko, covered by Little. Back to Aslanoglu. Jish to Tombo. Aslanoglu, defended by Chu. Dermonenko misses. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. To the left side. Shot to end the cold run. And that one's good. It's Schrader.
And you can't afford to go under those screens.
Yep, he will make you pay. That's a lock and trail situation all the way.
Vlad Dermonenko for 3. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half of play. EYBL out in front, up by 2. And time for a break. The action resumes right after this. Thanks for joining us as we start up the second half of this exciting matchup. The best talent on display here in this one. And the EYBL All-Stars with possession here. 2-point game. And what a special experience this game must be for these up-and-coming stars.
I hope they're able to just take it all in and enjoy everything involved in this game. Just being here is a huge accomplishment, regardless of the outcome. This is something that'll stick with them for the rest of their lives.
Basket, good.
Smooth move by Carrington on the inside, finding that high percentage look.
Now here's Lack. Cologne on the outside. McCall left side. Robinson screen. And there's the foul to go against Parchumsi. That'll be his second foul of the game. And here's the West All-Stars. Edwards outside. Good. And that assist goes to Mills.
He's too good a shooter to leave open. That's a breakdown defensively.
Their offense has stagnated.
It's been hard to watch. They need a bucket, and soon.
Outside, McCall. Outside for Lack. And that one drops for him.
The only tough part of that basket for him was establishing position inside. The rest was easy.
On the wing, it's MP. McCall covering.
Didn't convert this time, but that's exactly the kind of look that they want.
And they'll take that shot each and every time you give it to them. More often than not, that's a made 3. Want to get yourself to the line? Attack on the interior. Nice play by McCall.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. The West trailing. Edwards with it. He's got 10. The 3 ball. Another miss by MP. And it's Edwards with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Now McCall. 5 points in the game. And here's Lack for 3. Rebounded by Stone. The West with the ball. They trail by 1. And it's Edwards missing. Pass over to Robinson. They get the board. Here's McCall. Outside, Lack. And a miss there on the triple. Outside Carrington. From the arc. No good. McCall has it. Now Edwards defending. Here's Cologne. Robinson. McCall outside. Switch. Come get it. Clock at 6. Here's Perchumpsey. Nice work on the boards, paying off with the basket.
That was just sheer muscle on Perchumpsey's part. He simply wanted that rebound more than anyone else.
And here's MP on the outside. The EYBL All-Stars pull it in.
These have been some terrible shot choices, guys. That was not a good look at all.
And here's Lack for three. Hits the trifecta.
That's strong, fundamental basketball. Getting the ball where it needs to be.
Pass now to Harris. Yep, that one goes.
He's got the game to rally his teammates, and he's an anchor for them offensively.
Timeout called by the EYBL. And the All-Stars deciding to make a switch here. Here's Robinson. Outside, it's Johnson. Robinson sets the screen. Shot from the low block. Pass to Lack. MP with the steal. Here's Benish. Back to Edwards. Sends it home from three-point land.
There's no way a player like him can be left wide open like that.
Cologne with it. Picked up by Harris. Back to Cologne. Here's the three. Moore pulls it in.
Important not to let your ego run the offense. You could see he really wanted to answer that made three with one of his own.
They set the screen. Back to Edwards. Here's Harris. And it's finished off by Harris.
Brandon Harris has such a nose for points. He figures out different ways to put the ball in the hoop.
Outside, Lack. Cologne. Robinson screen. Good look for Cologne. And just miss after miss right now. Pass to Moore. Edwards. Another miss by MP. Down low. As want to do. And it's thrown down by Leftos.
Aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with the slam, I think.
And that's how you send it. Two hands and down.
So it's the West now. It's a one-point game. And here's MP on the outside. The rebound by Leftos.
Hey, defense, nothing to worry about out there with him shooting. He just can't seem to dial it up this half.
Dermanenko right side. Back to McCall. Pass to Dermanenko. The three-pointer, no good. The tray. And it's Edwards missing.
I don't know if he just ran out of gas or what, but he's been awful ever since the second half started.
Back to Tombo. And here's Dermanenko. He's guarded by Moore.
That's how to win a contested rebounded battle. You get good position and you use your strength to keep it.
Here's Stone. It's good. And as accomplished as Miles Stone is on the court, you wouldn't guess that by meeting him. He's the most laid-back player you'll ever meet.
Yeah, it's funny. He's relentless out there in the post, backing guys down, dunking all over them with authority, and bringing the thunder. But talk to him off the court, and it's like Jekyll and Hyde. Just a very laid-back and chill kid.
And it's Edwards with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
And they're one away from being in the penalty.
Yeah, they're really going to have to be cautious from now on. The next one puts them on the line.
Outside, Tombo. McCall. Perchumpsey with the screen. MP knocks it away. Fast break, here they come. For 3. The shot comes out.
Things have really gone south for him here.
Yeah, he can't buy a bucket. Not easy to shake off a cold streak like this.
And Perchumpsey with the stuff.
Athletic move to the rim from Perchumpsey. He saw his chance, and he took it.
The West trailing. Edwards outside. Stone on the wing. And a little luck that time, but it drops.
He's so clutch. When the pressure is at its highest, that's when he's at his very best.
Outside, Tombo.
Chumsey.
Over Stone. And there's the EYBL All-Stars with another bucket.
Crucial basket. And as long as they've got that individual mismatch, big on small, they should keep going for it.
And that's something they clearly recognize. I guarantee you that.
The WCBL calls timeout. And the West All-Stars making a change here. Here's Mills. Edwards. And again, the West miss.
And he's missing shot after shot after shot from long range. With time running low, he's got to think of something else to try.
Was there any doubt? McCall has ice in his veins. They call him ice for a reason.
Now here's Mills. Good! And Mills so skilled with the ball in his hands.
Mills has some things he still needs to work on. You can see the playmaking. It's already there. He makes his teammates better, and he does it with joy on his face.
Here's Cologne. No good on the three. And here's the fast break. Kicks it out to Carrington. Fades away. And again, the West All-Stars score.
So cool in a tough moment. What a shot by Carrington.
EYBL trailing. Outside, Black. McCall. 5 on the clock. Over Edwards. And that one comes up a bit short. Pass to Mills. Puts up a three. Second chance shot. And he makes that one.
And I love how at ease Stone looks in these clutch tight moments. He's totally composed. He's confident in his ability to deliver for his team.
Now here's Lack. From past the arc. Robinson, defended by Harris. McCall for three. That shot off. And here's the West All-Stars. 3-point lead.
There's a good-looking assist from the 3-and-D specialist Carrington. This team is so disciplined. No matter your best skill, everyone's expected to make the right passes for each other.
Timeout called by the EYBL. Four seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Back to Cologne. To end the run. Harris comes down with the board. And here's the West All-Stars. And now we've got an intentional foul. And here's MP on the outside. Now a timeout called by EYBL.
You gotta imagine they're going for a quick shot and foul here. Might be their only option.
Drake, I think that's got to be the move. Then you hope for some missed free throws on the other end.
McCall for three. Good D that time from MP. And they go to the intentional foul. So it's the West now. It's a 5-point game. Timeout called by the EYBL. And guys, what do you think?
Possibly forestalling the inevitable?
Yeah, let this clock roll. People have places to be.
And so they foul intentionally.
We'll give them credit for continuing to battle, but this one's just about dead.
Yeah, they're just delaying the inevitable at this point. Even if they miss the free throws, there's just not enough time left.
And that's an intentional foul. And the first one of two is no good. Heartbreaker there. And he's able to hit the second one, and that'll put them up by 9.
A slight hiccup at the line there, but he did what he needed to finish this game off.
So MP and the rest of the West Coast All-Stars really showcasing their talent in the win tonight.
What an upset we just witnessed. Against a very talented group, MP was more than up for the challenge. I can't wait to see what the future holds in store for him. You have to think the MP's ceiling is sky high at this point.
Absolutely, Drake. And then for the EYBL All-Stars, a lot of talent, but not quite enough to get it done.
Well, Ice McCall, he did what he could, give him the credit, but at the end, they were just outplayed. Clearly, MP came out here to prove something, and it was not going to be denied. His effort was so strong.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks. For Drake Hugo, Danny Hager.
All right, we're here with MP. MP, big. Okay. But the matchup turning into a really exciting season.
Hey, what's good, Tyson?
He's about to tear it up.
Up next, the Bucks taking on the Raptors. For the Bucks, they started the season with a victory. Tonight, out to make it a win streak with number 2, Raptors. Bucks coming up next, right after this. Welcome all. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action coming up for you. Along with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce joins us from the sidelines. And the Milwaukee starting 5. Inside, they have Giannis and Turner. Then it's Gary Harris. Then there's Prince. And it's Rollins in at the 1. And for the Raptors, the perimeter filled up by Barrett and Ingram. Barnes is the 4 with Pirtle in the middle. And it's Quickly in at the 1. Well, Grant, when a season is fresh, what are coaches looking for from their players?
You know, B.A., they want to see execution on the game plan that's been set in practice. The X's and O's, can they bring it to life? I mean, that is what they're expecting.
So Milwaukee wins the tip. And we'll send you courtside for more on MP's unforgettable performance.
Well, he had a flat-out insane game, setting a new NBA record for threes in the game, passing the 14 that Klay Thompson hit back in 2018. The new record holder told me, quote, "I was just in the zone. Everything was going in. It was the best feeling in the world. And it was so much fun to watch, guys."
No doubt, sure was. Thanks for that. Now here's Quickly. And he banks in the layup.
Oh, my. You have to respect the aggressiveness he plays with. Ooh.
And here's Antetokounmpo. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. They defeated Washington in their last game.
Yeah, they were dialed in from deep in that one. The basket must have looked as big as the ocean because they were hitting everything.
Well, and I think what that was a product of was their movement off the basketball. Just tremendous work on the perimeter.
Ingram on the wing. Over Antetokounmpo. Rebounded by the Bucks.
Oh, he'd like to have that one back. That's in his wheelhouse for sure.
Well, we have a chance to hear from Shams Charania. He's calling in right now. Shams, great to have you on, bud.
Well, excitement building in Ontario ahead of this coming May when the WNBA makes its long-awaited launch north of the border. The Toronto Tempo will become Canada's first ever WNBA franchise. And with that league finding a rhythm, this debut feels right on time.
It's a beautiful thing. Shams, appreciate the report.
I think his frame makes him very difficult to deal with as a roll man. Hurdle can set a mean screen.
Barnes against Antetokounmpo. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's rebounded by Barrett. The Raptors have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Pass to Quickly. Fires the 3. The rebound by Turner.
I'll tell you, that's one he typically will make. The defense gets away with one.
Prince, the pass to Rollins. And that one's good.
Coaches love to see ball movement, especially when it gets you that kind of look.
Raptors trail by 3. Outside Ingram. Barnes feeling it out a bit. Beyond the arc. Rebound, Milwaukee. This game against Toronto here, it's their first look at the Raptors.
Last year, as expected, they had very little trouble against these guys.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. His last outing, he had 18 points. Uses the glass on the layup.
And Giannis has a ridiculous combination of size, skill, and athleticism.
Barrett passes to Barnes. Back to Barrett. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Tremendous lead pass. Boy, that makes your teammates happy, folks.
First quarter of play, and just over 3.5 minutes in. Here's Harris. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Well, there's a level of commitment that Miles Turner is showing on the glass right now. Goes hard to get rebounds and get an opportunity for the putback.
Now here's Barnes. In his last outing, 16 points for him. Quickly against Harris. Pass to Prince. Three-pointer. Can't hit. 1 for 2 now. Raptors trail by 5. Now here's Ingram. Toronto passing it around. The 3 from Quickly. And it's Harris with the rebound. And so it's Harris with it. He brings it up for Milwaukee. And there's the drive. And Antetokounmpo with the basket on the assist by Harris. And it's 6 points for Giannis Antetokounmpo. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
And so now a timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He's going to talk it over with his guys. A line change here for Toronto. Kyle Kuzma, he's checked in for the Bucks. Edwards comes in for Harris. Here's Walter. Pass to Dick. Here's Shed. And he buries his first look.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
And here is Kuzma. Outside Edwards. There's 49 seconds left in the first. Clock at 4. And he gets it to go. 4 for 6 so far.
This run has been fueled by their Matador defense.
Outside Dick.
Blocked! I'll tell you what, Kyle Kuzma has committed to being a better defender, and he sends that shot back.
Edwards, no good. Raptors trail by 7. Here's Shed, coming in off 12 points in his last outing. Walter from outside. No good. Would have counted had it gone. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Milwaukee out in front, leading by 7. And the second quarter is on its way when we return. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
They've been really going at the defense in the painted area, and so far, the opposition really hasn't had an answer for them.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
On the court for Milwaukee, here in the second. MP is out there with Anthony. Then there's Gary Trent. Then there's Kyle Kuzma. And it's Portis in at center. A first-round pick in 2023. Grady Dick took a huge step forward in year 2, Doris.
Oh, he sure did, B.A. Nearly doubles his scoring average. And I think you can trace that directly to the conditioning that he put in the offseason. It shocks a lot of guys when they are early in their career how much conditioning it takes to endure the length of an NBA season. And Grady put in the work.
Now here's Barnes. Misses the baby hook. Trent on the wing. MP outside. Here's the 3. And the Bucks miss again. Raptors trail by 5. Second quarter of action. About a minute and a half played. Dick finds Barnes. Nice move inside from Barnes.
You can see the confidence in that jumper building and building for Scotty Barnes.
And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. The Raptors making a switch here. Ingram's checked in. Milwaukee also changing it up. Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for Kuzma. Prince comes in for Trent. And Harris is subbed in for Anthony. Edwards a screen on Ingram. The 3 from Prince. He's looking good. 2 buckets in 3 attempts.
It's hard to make your way in today's NBA without being a tremendous three-point shooter. Taurean Prince doing work from beyond the arc.
Now here's Ingram. Coming off a terrific game against Atlanta. Count it. Good. Ingram's got his first bucket in this one.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thank you, guys. Raptors head coach Darko Rajakovic wants his team to be very competitive on the defensive end. He said, quote, covering for each other, protecting the paint, taking away corner threes, and making a team effort. Everybody's got to chip in. BA, back to you.
All for one. Allie, thanks for the report. Now here's Ingram. And all around the rim that time before dropping. And now just a 2-point Bucks lead.
And they're in a better flow this quarter offensively. And their shooting percentage is steadily rising as a result.
MP, the pass to Prince. Back to Edwards. Rebound by the Raptors.
Listen, let's not put it lightly. This guy has really struggled here.
And a lot of spot-up shooters now adding a 1-dribble pull-up 3 to the repertoire.
Yeah, when you have defenders selling out to contest that catch and shoot, You got to reload, relocate, and let it fly. It's a valuable counter for those long-distance specialists.
And here's Milwaukee now. Toronto making their last shot. Back to Prince. Fires for three. The rebound by Shed. For Toronto, they've gotten 5 of 7 shots to go in the second. Dick with a miss. And so MP will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. You could call the path that MP took to reach the NBA unusual. Nobody would argue that. He spent a season with Basket Madrid in Europe developing his game before returning to the U.S.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of guys on Madrid play, and they are pros through and through. When I heard that MP was able to be a difference maker with Madrid, I knew he had the right mentality to make the jump to the NBA.
And so now a timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He might have seen something he needs to review with his guys. A different look for Milwaukee. Turner comes in for Portis. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Toronto out in front. They lead by 1. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Thanks for joining us.
Even teams that have great shooters have to be selective. They're hucking it up from beyond the arc, hoping for the best. And it reminds me of my free.
And now an up. Thanks for tuning in.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Milwaukee making a switch here. Edwards is checked in. Right around 3 minutes into this second half. Pass to Rollins. Some nice passing by Milwaukee here. Now Edwards for the lead. Rebounded by Ingram. Ingram's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Quickly at point with Barrett by his side. They're the guards. Ingram the 3 with Barnes the 4. And it's Pirtle in at the 5. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors. Quickly against Edwards. From behind the arc. Barnes with the rebound. Barnes has got 5 rebounds in the game.
Just can't find the center. It's no wonder they're losing. I mean, he's been completely scoreless all night.
Oh, and Turner with a block.
My goodness, the timing, the length, the instinct. Miles Turner sends it back.
And we know how loyal Giannis is to Milwaukee, but trade rumors continue.
Yeah, it's just the reality when you have a superstar player, but not much of a title shot. The sense is Giannis deserves to make another run at it somewhere.
Boy, when quickly drives, you see that suddenness, and there's also a control there. Both are important.
The Bucks trail by 4. MP inside, guarded by Quickly. Pass to Prince. Now here's MP. This one for 3. Rebound Toronto. Ingram's got his 6th rebound on the night.
Wow, this defense is blanking him down the stretch, and that's certainly hurting his team's chances.
Mamukelashvili's checked in for Pirtle. Harris is checked in for the Bucks. Outside Barnes. Now Quickly. Launches the 3. No, he's now 4 for 8 shooting.
Well, he went into the locker room with 1 3 to his credit, and he's still looking here for number 2.
Ingram with the ball. Now guarded by Harris. Outside Barrett. Quickly outside. And again, Toronto no good. Bucks trail by 4. Oh, deflected. And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule. This will be his 3rd free throw of the game. Primarily seen as a scorer, Immanuel Quickley's defense is often overlooked, Doris.
It is, B.A., and I think the first thing about his defensive effort is important, right? He works very hard. his navigation over screens. He's very quick with his rotation. He's a really long, rangy athlete. Couldn't agree more about being overlooked defensively.
5 on the clock. No good there, off the double clutch.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Edwards, no good. Here's Shed. Can't connect from 14.
Oh, the analytics department is smiling after that one.
These are his first free throws of the game. First free throw is good. He does not get the second one. But if it goes, it's not going to go for him. R.J. Barrett, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the... And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Taking a look at the Bucks. Giannis plays the 4 with Porter playing at center. Anthony is out there with Edwards. And it's Kuzma in at the small forward. Down low. Here's Mamukelashvili. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Can't ask for a better look with the game in the balance.
MP scanning the floor. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Oh, strong moves from Giannis inside.
And the game plan for them should be simple. Keep getting it to Giannis. The Greek freak is on fire.
60 ticks off the clock here in the fourth. Here's Dick. And the 3 off target. The Bucks trail by 4. Anthony, the pass to Edwards. Wing shot on the way. Rebound by the Raptors.
Boy, this is the story of the night for this guy. He's taken a lot of questionable shots.
Pass to Shed. Dick's got space. No good from the wing.
I'll tell you, this is not a game he'll want to individually remember, but they are positioned to close this thing out.
Shot's good by Antetokounmpo.
And just tremendous putback ability. Giannis with that length and agility, just unstoppable.
And Darko Rajakovic has called a timeout, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. Ingram's checked in for Toronto. And Milwaukee with a change here, too. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Portis. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Over that last break, guys, I got a chance to hear what Darko Rajakovic said to the team. Coach asked his team, can anyone knock down a 3? Reminding them three-point shooting will open up the floor, make things easier in the half-court offense. Everyone loves making threes. Missing? Not so much. Guys?
And Allie, thanks. Bucks trail by 4. And here's MP. Looking to end this cold spell. Some nice passing by Milwaukee here. Antetokounmpo, the pass to MP. Again, MP missing.
Been a tough stretch for this guy right now. Looking a little out of sorts.
Pass to Ingram. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And now it's a 6-point Toronto lead.
Anytime Ingram gets a look that close in, it's a great trip down the floor.
The kick out to Kuzma. Screen by MP. Over Ingram. It's Kuzma with the miss. Raptors lead by 6. Here's Barnes. Outside Dick. Here's Mamukelashvili, covered by MP. Barnes drills the triple.
Quick release from Scotty Barnes. My goodness, pre-shot preparation was on point.
And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. Seeing some younger teams really on the rise here. Any particular reason, Grant?
Well, you know, it's part of the natural order of things. Certain players will dominate, and when they age, there are always those young upstarts vying to take the lead.
And the Raptors making a change here. Shed's checked in. Now Dick. 56 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Oh, he finished it off. A beauty of a pass.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Raptors.
It's impressive how the reserve players stepped up and delivered in this one.
They didn't just help out. They made a big impact and really secured the win for their team.
And this one concludes with their second victory of the year.
It's just the start of this season series with 3 games left between them, but it must feel great to take the first meeting.
We've come to expect big-time games from him. Just another day at the office for Scotty Barnes.
Boy, whatever was needed, he provided it. He was the jack of all trades. Big bucket on one end, big defensive play on the other. I thought his influence was felt all over the floor.
And what an incredible achievement from MP recently. Grant, he turned in one of the most efficient games you will ever see.
Well, you talk about what it means to dominate. MP was the definition of that with his performance. Now, everything fell for him, and it looked like he was a man amongst boys.
The first one falls. So he gets them both. 7 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. So, no problem for Toronto as they get the win. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really showed what it's capable of.
All right, now let's go.
You guys showed some fight tonight, but ultimately came up short. Best cure for a bad game is the next game. BA, over to you.
All right, thank you, Dominic. Well, folks, that's...
Hey, should we pick up something for dinner?
Oh, but we got food already at home.
Those leftovers are old.
I brought them home yesterday, I think.
MP, what's up, man? I'm Chris Matthews. Welcome. What's up, MP? Thanks for coming through.
Oh, way to go, MP.
Today's weather report. Rain, and more rain. What happened? No way. I mean, come on, yo. Around. What? Man, that one felt so good, though. That's the way I do it. I hope you brought your umbrella. Man, really? I'm dropping buckets all day. No. How you gonna stop this? Oh, what? I'm good. I'm good. I'm making it rain, baby. Man.
I'm going to be honest with you, man. You got a whole lot of work to do.
All right, MP. Be the best, you got to beat the best. Tonight you got a chance to do just that.
Yes. Yes. Tonight's the first game in our All-Star series, and we're gonna see how I stack up against someone who wants to take my position on the All-Star team.
Why is a game like this more important than any other game? You know, as far as proving you're an All-Star.
Because it's a marquee matchup. Two top guns going at it. A lot of people decide their votes off of a game like this.
Millions of eyeballs.
Easily.
All right, so, you feeling any pressure, or...?
Look, brother. Pressure ain't on me. It's on whoever's guarding me. So, this is what you put in all that work for. Games like this. MP, out.
It's an exciting Sunday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson, this is Kevin Harlan. On the sidelines tonight, Allie LaForce. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Turner at center with Antetokounmpo next to him. Gary Harris is out there with Rollins. And it's Prince in at the 3. And for Cleveland, the forwards are Hunter and Mobley. The highly skilled guard pair of Garland and Mitchell. And it's Allen in at the 5, roaming the paint. And Greg, now that we have a new season underway, what's most important for these teams to remember right now?
That it's a long season, Kevin. And I know we say that a lot, but it's the truth. And to just remember, there's going to be plenty of ups and downs during the course of the year.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. The rebound by the Bucks. Giannis up top, covered by Mobley. Over in the corner, Turner. Back to Antetokounmpo. Shot clock at 6. Teardrop shot, and the layup is up and in. Antetokounmpo's got the first points up on the board tonight here for the Bucks. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to talk with Kenny Atkinson for a minute. We talked about their defensive game plan for Giannis, and he told me the best way to guard Giannis is to keep him out of the paint and force him to be a jump shooter. The only problem is no one's figured out how to do that consistently. Giannis always seems to find a way to impose his will. Guys, back to you.
Great work as always, Allie. Thank you.
And they can breathe a little easier on their fourth shot. They finally hit the target.
And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Well, the Milwaukee Bucks making one of the most surprising moves of the summer, waiving and stretching the over $113 million owed to Damian Lillard, and then signing the starting center of their arch rival Pacers in Miles Turner. A bold move to say the least, but they feel he's a perfect addition.
Yeah, truly a two-way talent. Thank you very much for the report there, Shams. Most appreciated. And here is Prince, following the three-pointer by Donovan Mitchell. About 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Garland looking it over. The kick out to Mobley. And it's off from three-point range. The Bucks have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession. Max Strus is checked in for Mitchell. Cleveland's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Mobley kicks to Hunter. The Cavaliers again can't hit. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played. The drive by Giannis.
I don't know that anyone covers as much ground in 1 or 2 strides as Giannis.
Pass to Garland. Beyond the arc. The rebound by Turner. The Bucks leading. Here's Rollins. Harris outside. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. Down to 5 on the shot clock. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Antetokounmpo's got 8 points. The Cavaliers shooting a mere 25% from the floor in this first quarter. Mobley sets the pick for Strus. Off target with his 3.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay. And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
And here are the Cavaliers. They trail by 1. When you think about what makes Evan Mobley such a special talent, Richard, what comes to mind for you?
Well, his defense is already outstanding for a player of his age. And so seeing him add another Defensive Player of the Year award in years to come, that's what he needs to do. He needs to continue to be an anchor.
And he is a load inside. Turner can back anybody down to get to his sweet spot.
And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. A different look for Milwaukee. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Taurean Prince. And MP subbed in for Gary Harris. There's 1:40 left to play in the first quarter. MP against Mitchell. And there's the drive. Ball from long range. Rebounded by the Bucks. Will MP has made it a point to become the best player in his conference. And he's let everyone know about it, too. He wants in that game badly.
All-star games in this league are special, and you can't fault MP for wanting to pursue being the unanimous best player in his conference. The story to watch here, I think, is how...
Oh, look out! Look out!
Wow, okay, I see you. Oh, man, and that is why Mitchell has won a dunk contest before. He knows how to get a few style points.
Let's see the connected cam angle on that stunning play, brought to you by AT&T. Here's Edwards. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis. And front and center on the latest issue of Time magazine. Who other than MP?
And he's been making headlines, turning pages and turning heads. The story just about writes itself.
Basket good.
Lots of quick moves inside by Ball to get into great position for the score.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And here's MP for three. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Just a little confusion among the D as to who was supposed to be on it.
Now, here's Mitchell. He's got 7. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here's Rollins. Banked in off the glass.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Milwaukee. Willing his team to a successful quarter performance, he seemed to stop at nothing to push the momentum. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Milwaukee.
I've really been impressed with how aggressive they've been inside, looking to capitalize from the paint whenever they can.
And also have to bring up their passing game. They've been moving the ball with great precision so far and creating great looks for their teammates.
And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got. MP out there with Anthony. Then there's Bobby Portis. Then there's Kyle Kuzma. And it's Trent in at the 3 spot. And Richard, the best record in the Eastern Conference last season. But the Cavaliers facing payroll concerns coming into this year.
The largest tax penalty in franchise history, blowing past both aprons, and the Cavaliers with 3 All-Stars last season, but trying to keep the band together.
And it's Strus missing. Bucks leading by 8. To the inside, here's MP. Here's Kuzma. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
And the intensity on the boards. Kuzma using the long arms to keep plays going.
Mitchell outside. All 3 off the mark.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Cleveland's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. And stolen by MP. They push it up 4-on-3. You know, one thing about MP, he is used to pressure situations. Not long ago, he was leading his team to a European title with a win over a very stacked Istanbul team.
To get experience like that playing in a championship against other professionals, that's something that few rookies get to enter the league with. MP is very prepared for the pressure that will come at him in the NBA because of it.
And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. With the break in the action, here is the 2K leaderboard to show us the league's best shooting teams last season. Second, the Cavaliers. In fourth, the Bucks.
The percentage each of these teams shot was just outstanding. I mean, that's a result of unselfishness and great offensive rhythm. Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
Let's throw it over to Allie, who has a report on MP.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP seemed eager for tonight's elite point guard duel. He told me, I know a lot of people out there are comparing the two of us, trying to pick who's best. You tell them to watch this game. I'm going to prove me and my guys, we are on a whole nother level. Guys.
Nice report. Thanks. Ford General MP sounds ready to issue some orders. Out to Wade. So you think about game preparation for an opponent. Richard, how different is that in the regular season versus the playoffs?
Oh, there's a significant difference. Not as much time in the regular season. You could be coming off 4 games in 5 nights. But in the playoffs, there is so much detail position by position.
Ball, the pass to Garland. Wade, a screen on Harris. The wide open look here for Garland. And the Cavaliers with another 3.
Oh, that range is being stretched. Garland showing he's up for that challenge.
Miles Turner, he's checked in for Milwaukee. And so it's Milwaukee with it. It's a 3-point game. Lost contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And a high-level rebounder at both ends. Giannis is dominant in pretty much every phase of the game.
That one drops. He ties it up.
Well, here in the second quarter, he's starting to dial up his aggressiveness as far as working himself to the free throw line.
Back to Garland. Fires the 3. The rebound by the Bucks. Antetokounmpo's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Edwards finds Antetokounmpo. Back to MP. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. It's stolen by Edwards. Turner. And Turner throws it down.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right. And that's severe punishment right there.
Important 2 points, not just on the scoreboard, but also for a little bit of momentum.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Bucks ahead, leading by just 2. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the 3rd quarter underway.
Thanks for stopping by, y'all. First up on the show tonight, a quick look ahead of some upcoming games on the docket.
When I look at Milwaukee, you can already see they have the makings of a good team, but they also have things to iron out.
Splitting the first 2 games, this next one could indicate which direction they're headed. Well, coming back to the game of the night, the Bucks find themselves in a close one.
I love how they're running their offense. They look sharp.
Yeah, hitting shots at a high clip. They'll need more of the same to pull away in this one.
And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You look at Antetokounmpo in this one. He's been everywhere.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
The question now is, will the defense keep letting him punish them inside? Or did Coach have some new ideas for them?
The Bucks leading. Greg, last season, the Cavaliers with 64 wins. That's the third most in franchise history.
But crushing disappointment, then losing in the second round. They knew they'd be criticized and acknowledged they need to be tougher mentally.
The wing set for him, Mitchell and Hunter. The big men on the floor for him, Mobley and Allen. And it's Garland in at the point guard position. That's the group starting the second half for Kenny Atkinson. Rollins the pass to Prince. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Here's Giannis. Down low, inside. Giannis drops it in.
Every aspect of Giannis's game showing tonight. Just unreal.
Pass to Mitchell. Allen, a screen on Harris. And here's Mitchell from the arc.
And they continue to control the glass.
Prince outside. To the paint. Giannis inside. Mobley's there. And that one's good by Giannis.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Here's Mitchell. Shot to stop the run. The shot, no good. Some solid defense from Harris. Right wing. Floats it up for Giannis. And stolen by Hunter. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
Oh, he's had that move saved up for a minute. You could tell with that smile on his face, Mitchell making the most of that opportunity.
And so now a timeout called by Doc Rivers. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Two minutes into the second half of play now. On the wing, Giannis. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Mobley's got 6 rebounds in the game.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
Coming out of half, they're 1 for 5 from the field. Whatever they discussed is not working.
Harris outside. Giannis against Mitchell. And Antetokounmpo with the jam.
Making it look simple. The athleticism of Giannis on full display.
And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. The Cavaliers making a switch here. Strus is checked in. Edwards, he's checked in for Milwaukee. And here are the Cavaliers now. They trail by 9 points. And here's Garland for 3. And he's good on the 3-ball. Garland's got 15 points.
Such a consistent shooter. Garland has worked so hard on his three-point shot.
And here's MP for 3. Turner. And it's slammed in by Turner.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
Offensive rebounding is about hustle and determination. Huge putback, making a statement there.
The open shot, Garland. And that one hits back iron.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboard.
Here's Giannis. Wow, Giannis with a strong finish inside.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
And here's Garland for 3. And another 3 for Cleveland.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Outside Edwards. Pass to Rollins. Back to MP. Prince, right side. Clock at 6. Back to MP. Giannis kicks to MP. Prince outside. The 3 from MP. Evan Mobley with the rebound. Mobley's got 7 rebounds in the game.
And let's be honest, they're winning in spite of his atrocious shooting performance.
MP passes to Rollins. Back to MP. Another miss by MP.
He's not making much of an impact from deep. His sole three-pointer came in the first half.
And there's Garland. That's good on the assist by Hunter. And now it's only a 5-point Bucks lead. And timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. And the Bucks with some changes. Bobby Portis has checked in for Miles Turner. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Antetokounmpo. And Anthony subbed in for Prince. Edwards passes to Rollins. Lets it go from deep. Edwards, no good.
I'd like to see him a bit more efficient. He has not been great this quarter.
And that one, good.
This is what makes Mitchell such a tough cover, skilled at sticking it right off the dribble.
MP kicks to Kuzma. Puts one up from 19. Mitchell comes up with the rebound. The Cavaliers trail by 3. Outside, ball. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Mitchell's got 3 assists in the game. .27 seconds left in the third quarter. Rollins the pass to Anthony. Here's Rollins. Out to Anthony. And the drought buries the long-range jumper. Anthony's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. The tray. And no good that time. And we've reached the end of the third quarter. Just a terrific game so far. Bucks lead by 3. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as... And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
That wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. On the floor for Milwaukee starting the fourth quarter. Portis will function as the pivot with Antetokounmpo by his side. Edwards is out there with Anthony, and it's Kuzma in at the 3 slot. Pass to Anthony. For the 3, knocks down the 3 ball. And the Bucks lead by 6.
Nice possession. MP giving him a great look there.
Outside Bryant. Back to ball. Cleveland moving it around. For 3, Mitchell. The shot, no good.
but still, eventually you got to feel like he'll start knocking those down again.
Anthony kicks to Giannis. Pass to Edwards. Anthony taking his time here. The three. Hits it from three-point range. And it's a 9-point Milwaukee lead.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
Bryant dishes to Mitchell. Bryant trying to free himself up. No good with the layup.
There has been nothing for him this quarter. Ever since halftime, he's lost all of his touch.
Kuzma kicks to MP. Out to Anthony. And here's Edwards from the arc. Offensive rebound. Antetokounmpo through contact.
Instincts and anticipation. Great effort here by Giannis.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. Larry Nance is checked in for the Cavaliers. Garland comes in for Mitchell. And Milwaukee also making a switch. Turner's checked in. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Hey guys, well during that last break I heard Kenny Atkinson as he talked with his team. He was harping on the number of offensive rebounds that they've given up. He told them they have to recommit to the defensive glass. He said, quote, "We're not walking away with the W if we don't box out." A simple message, guys, but an important one.
And so the Bucks take the win. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time GA.
Unbelievable effort by you tonight, MP.
Woo! I was having some fun out.
Kevin, over to you.
All right, thanks, Jen. Well, folks.